Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls out there. Thank you guys so very, very much for joining the live stream. I'm very grateful and appreciative of you guys' time. If it's just one person watching my stream, thank you right now. I'm going to tell you thank you before we start. Today, yes, man, I just want to switch it up. Listen, I'm honestly trying to find my lane in this new streaming stuff. You know, I'm like pulling like, okay, should I constantly do one neat niche, or should I just get on stream and just basically things that I like, things that interest me, things that I want to talk about, just let it loose, like. And I'm thinking the direction of doing that, like things that come up that that interests me, that I just want to do it, like things that I see that I think that's cruel, I think that's like just messed up. I want to talk about stuff like that. So today I bumped into a story that I thought it was super duper cruel. This nurse, this woman, working woman, actually going to work at night in a hospital, going to work as a nurse, end up running into her worst nightmare. Literally running into her worst nightmare, man. So yes, we're going to look at the video, talk about it, man. And it's a sad, tough one, ladies and gentlemen, man. Welcome back to the live stream, guys. You know who I am. My name is Lannie. Let's get right to it, man. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much once again. Thank you. Can't say thank you enough. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Damn, my arms look super big. I don't even know what is going on right now. I just got it pumped earlier. I did some shoulders earlier. I don't know why my biceps look so big though. Dang. Getting swollen, man. As you guys can tell, I love myself. You gotta love yourself as well, Love you. Love who God made you to be. Love you. Always love who you are. Yeah, man, let's get right into this video, guys. Enough talking. Let's get right into it. We'll listen to it together. Let's go.
I'm Amanda Bossard. A series of violent attacks across the borough. And tonight, police say they have the man responsible in custody. The victims range from a teenager to a healthcare worker, now left bloodied and hospitalized. And we have team coverage of these disturbing cases tonight and what led investigators to their guy. And we do have to warn you that some of the video of these attacks is hard to watch. We begin with News 12's Marissa Santorelli, who spoke exclusively with the mother of that nurse who was beaten while on her way to work. She joins us now from Morris Heights with an exclusive.
Just terrible, dude. Terrible. And I always say all of the time, this words always comes out my mouth. As much as I can speak these words, I always speak these words. And those words are: women and children and the elderly people are the most vulnerable people right now that's living. Because the chances of a woman being outside past 12 midnight, the chances of something bad happening, it's at a very high percentage. The chances of an elderly person outside past 12 midnight, the chances of something bad happening to an elderly person is at a very, very high percentage. It's outrageous. This woman is going to work a legitimate job. She's a working woman as a nurse to help people. Nurses, teachers, that's what they do. They help people. Going to work, on your way to work. This happened like early in the morning. This was like at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Early morning. She's going to work. But regardless, like, she was not being vigilant. She was not really paying attention to her surroundings. She was just going to work. She always did the same route to her job, so she wasn't thinking nothing. You can never drop your guards. You could never feel, once you leave your house, you could never drop your guards. You could never feel comfortable. No matter if you live in that neighborhood for 50 years, regardless. You have to keep in your mind every single day, things are getting worse in this world. I'm talking about violent-wise. The violence is increasing every single day. And the city, the state is trying to combat the violence. Yes, they're doing the best to combat the violence, but for some reason, somehow, you always hear about the sad stories. It's ridiculous, dude. You know, going to work to earn an honest living, 3-4 o'clock in the morning, you're just walking to get to your job, and you're being brutally attacked out of nowhere. Some stranger just came up to you. It's outrageous in every which way, shape, and form, dude.
Conversation with that nurse's mother, as well as a closer look at that disturbing video, Marissa.
Yeah, and then the police tell us they arrested 23-year-old Jeremiah White for allegedly attacking Virginia Alvarez this morning at 5:30. Now, right before that arrest was made, I spoke exclusively with her mother. She walked me through the terrifying moments. Her daughter was brutally beaten. Now, I just want to warn our viewers at home, the footage you're about to see may be difficult to watch.
A nurse's aide at Bronx Care Health, now the patient.
It's the man that was calling me, and he told me your daughter got jumped. I said, what?
Early this morning, Virginia Alvarez was on her usual route to work when White approached her at this intersection of University Avenue and West 176th Street. She says he yelled at her, saying the words, "You hurt my mother."
And the video is so brutal, I don't even want to play it on YouTube because it's just super sad. Like, this woman is on her way to work, dude, and a complete stranger just approached her. And this happened in Bronx, New York. And she said, because the woman, she's out the hospital. You know, thank God she made it out the hospital. She's pretty beaten. But thank God she survived. She has her face is crazy swollen, her eyes are shut. Like, this man literally assaulted this woman so bad that, and she claims that allegedly the gentleman just walked up to her and said something in regards of, "You hurted my mother." The woman, she has no idea who is this guy. She has no idea what this guy is talking about. And it's after 3 a.m. in the morning. She's going to work, have to be at work at 4 a.m. And this guy came out of nowhere. It's outrageous, dude. Like I'm saying all the time, man, listen, if you're a woman, be cautious. Every day. Don't matter, never drop your guards. No matter if you live in your neighborhood, your communities for a long time. You think you know everybody, you trust me. Never drop your guards, man. And this is to every females. This is to every little kid. This is to all the elderly people. Don't drop your guard, because this woman, obviously, she felt comfortable in that neighborhood to be walking at after 3 a.m. in the morning. You got to, bro, for a woman to be that comfortable, to be walking after 3 a.m. in the morning, you should never feel that comfortable. I don't care who, bro, I don't care how tough you think you are as a woman. Don't feel that comfortable, don't, because a woman's strength will never match a guy's strength. It's impossible. You know, so don't never, bro. After 12 midnight, if you're a female, make sure if you're outside, make sure you have company. Make sure you're with other people. I will never advise any females to be out and about after 12 midnight by themselves. It's just a terrible decision. And as this woman, you know, she was going to work. She wasn't even out and about hanging out. She was actually going to work. And this incident happened. It's ridiculous, dude. In every which way, shape, and form. And I don't even want to show you guys the video. The video is brutal, dude.
Stepped in. She says that's when her attacker took off.
She got to the floor, and I was screaming for help. Thank God somebody heard the man came out. and help my daughter out.
But the damage was already done. In video taken by her mother at her hospital bedside, you can see her face bloodied, her hand broken, her neck stabilized with a brace.
It's terrible what happened. She was getting ready to go to work.
And all of this stopped. There was a gentleman that was driving past. It was a gentleman just driving past. Because this incident took place in the street, in the middle of the street, in the middle of the road, where traffic is passing. But at 3 a.m. in the morning, there's not a lot of people on the road at that time. So thank God, why is this woman is on the ground getting assaulted with this gentleman? I don't want to show you guys the video because the video is very, very graphic. And I don't want to get into nothing with YouTube. So I thought the video was too graphic to show the entire video. But bro, this woman is on the ground, on her back. And this scumbag is on top of this lady, brutally assaulting her. And thank God, this stranger that God sent from nowhere, this man just came driving up and he stopped. A lot of people these days, oh, I'm going to mind my business, I'm going to go home. This person probably had a weapon. No, the person who was driving that car, he didn't think about that. He did not think about who this guy had a weapon or not. He just literally pulled over, and that's when the gentleman took off, dude. Like, insane, dude. I don't get it, bro. Insane, literally insane, bro. Like, me though, God forbid, bro, I would have got out the car. I swear to God, I would have got out the car, bro. I would have caught this guy. Because there is no way, dude. I can't see stuff like that. It's just something about things like that to me that just is like, wow, dude, like, why?
Then a good Samaritan
Look at this right here.
She says that's when her attacker took off.
She got to the floor.
This is the car that pulled over. Why is the woman is on the ground? Look.
Somebody heard the man came out and help my daughter out.
And that's her mother. And her mother is scared to show her face because they all live in that same community. I don't know why the moms will be scared to show her face. Why? I will not be scared to show my face at all. If you do that to my family, listen, bro. Leave it in God's hands, yes. Leave it in God's hands, but there's certain people in this world that commit heinous acts like that I'm looking for the words. Live it in God's hands, yes. That's the best words. You live it in God's hands. But if I was that good Samaritan that pulled over, that seen this poor lady on her back getting assaulted, while this gentleman is on top of her assaulting her, bro, and I'm driving past, I would not give him the opportunity to leave. I'll be honest with you. I will not. Especially you seen her face, he broke her arm, he broke her face, bro, this woman was seriously hurt. And thanks to God that God sent someone there that was able to stop the incident. If God didn't send that gentleman driving up to the exact location, it's a possibility this story would have not been the way I'm making it. This story could have turned out in a tragic. This story had a possibility to end in tragedy, because this man was on top of this woman while she's on the ground on her back, cannot move, cannot do nothing, and he just continued. You could look up the video, and he just literally continuing while this woman is helpless, defenseless, and this piece of garbage. He's off the street, thank God. But I'm telling you, to all the females out there, man, and don't think, oh, I'm a tough girl, I was brought up around boys, I have 10 brothers, I fight all my brothers when I was growing up. Listen, I don't care. You are a girl. All of that tough talking, you are a girl. If you're by yourself and you come in front of a dude, the strength doesn't match up. The strength are not even. It's not even. Don't take the risk as a female to be out and about after 12 midnight This woman is a different case. This woman is actually going to work to earn an honest living. You know, that's what made the situation 100 times worse, because she was not hanging out. She was not out and about just hanging out at 3 o'clock in the morning. No, she was actually going to work to earn an honest living, to take care of herself and her family. So that's what made it 100 times more bad when situations like that happen. You know, good people like that, like you sit back and be like, damn, that woman is a good woman. She's a nurse. She's helping people. She has a legitimate job. She's earning an honest living, paying her taxes. Why this has to happen to this woman? But everything in life happens for a reason. And this piece of garbage, he's off the streets. Absolutely, he's off the streets, and he's going to get what he deserves. Believe it or not, dude. This guy, people like him, they're always going to get in the end, dude.
Was already done. In video taken by her mother at her hospital bedside, you can see her face bloodied, her hand broken, her neck stabilized with a brace.
It's terrible. What happened? She was getting ready to go to work.
Virginia's mother says her daughter is in constant pain, but she's just happy she's alive.
If that baby would not come out, my daughter would have been dead today. But I pray to the Lord that we're going to get it. Oh, yeah, we're going to get it. You don't know who we mess with it. You really don't know.
It's insane, dude. And
that
the whole fact that
Jeremiah White is being charged with
the mother is actually like hiding her face to me, like, why? You can't live in fear. You can't live in a state of fear every single day. If you're waking up every day and you have to be nervous to walk in your neighborhood, move. That's how I feel. Like, you can't live your life being nervous, because you're living your life scared. Guess what happened? You know, you're gonna be the next victim. You know, that's how that is. And the bad thing about the situation, this gentleman, when he walked away that day, he didn't stop. He did not stop. He continued his bad making decisions. He continued. After he brutally assaulted this woman, he kept on. He went looking for more people. He didn't stop at that woman. After leaving that poor woman, that nurse, on her back, bleeding everywhere, blood everywhere, he continued on his path to destroying other people. And I'm pretty sure they haven't said what charges they charged him with. I think attempt murder is one of the charges. 100% he has to be charged with attempt murder. You know, and I'm just curious to find out what's going to be his defense. What defense the lawyer is going to present for that piece of garbage. I'm pretty sure it's going to be some type of mental health defense. I don't know why they're not picking up and opening up those mental health institutions for this type of people. But that's I'm listening. I'm like 85 to 90% that they're going the defense lawyer for this guy is going to claim some type of mental health problems. 100%. He's going to claim he has some type of issues with mental health. You got some issues with mental health, dude. At 3-something in the morning, you're assaulting people. Not just after he did this brutal act with on this woman, he continued his path to find more people and to hurt more people. He didn't stop right there. He continued going on and actually assaulting 2 more people after that incident happened. And mind you, this is after 3 a.m. in the morning. This guy, bro, forget about it, bro. What I'm trying to say to this is just ridiculous.
42nd Precinct right behind me. This arrest made in connection to an assault of a 15-year-old girl. Police say around 7:30 this morning, they found a teenager with a head injury on Lewis 9 Boulevard. She was conscious and alert and was taken to Jacoby Hospital. Luckily, she is expected to be okay. Meanwhile, cops covered the scene looking for clues while residents reacted.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, this guy never stopped. He did not stop his bad decision making with that woman. No, he continued on his bad path. But thank God he's off the streets, and the people of the Bronx could be and rest more comfortable. I'm talking about like the women specifically, women, kids, and the elderly people. Because you have someone like that out in your community, you know they're just looking for the next victim. Immediately. They're looking for the next victim at all times, because you'll say, okay, this gentleman, it was just one and done. No, he continued after this poor lady is on the ground. He continued his bad decision making. Why? Like, for what reason, bro? You know, like, you're targeting women, you're targeting elderly people. Like, who do you think you are? Like, thank God, though, once again, man, he's actually behind bars and he's going to face the consequences for his action, dude. Like, it's sad, it's terrible, but this guy has to learn, dude.
Tonight with a brutal and
He has to learn and realize that life. And now I'm gonna share the video with this lady actually out the hospital, bro. Out.
Virginia Alvarez has a long road to recovery.
I got stitches here.
I see the stitches.
And then back here I got staples in the back of my head.
With swollen eyes and broken hands and fingers, the 46-year-old Bronx Care Hospital nurse told us how her everyday routine to work turned horrific early Wednesday morning. In surveillance video, you see her walking at the intersection of University Avenue and 176th Street when a man approaches her aggressively and begins to assault her.
Oh, he told me.
Insane, dude. Insane. Did you see this poor lady's face? Both of her arms broken, fingers broken, eyes shut, mouth, lips, nose. She has staples in her head. My God, bro. There's a lot of evil people in this world, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of evil people in this world. Be very cautious and be very careful of your surroundings. Be very careful, man. Like, that's exactly what I said at the beginning of this video. Like, this woman, she did this journey to her job several times. So she felt comfortable to keep doing it. That's where you go wrong. Bro, me, whenever I go outside, I'm never comfortable. I'll be honest with you. Like, a lot of people go outside and they go to concerts, they go to clubs, they go to bars, they go, go to restaurants, and they're super comfortable. They're super duper chill. They don't let that. I'm not saying to be paranoid. No, I'm not saying when you go outside you should be paranoid. I'm just saying you should constantly stay vigilant. Whenever you're out and about, whenever you're in the streets, you're not in your house where you're supposed to be comfortable. Nowadays, you're not even comfortable. Nowadays, you can't even be comfortable in your house. So imagine outside. You think about it. Nowadays, the way things is going, you can't even be comfortably in your house where you pay rent or where you pay a mortgage or where you own your house or whatever it might be, where you work to earn your property, and all of a sudden that is your safest place that you should have. But still nowadays you're not even safe at home. So why would you feel so safe when you're in the streets? That's where this woman went wrong. She did this journey several times. She took that route several times from her home to her job. She did it several times, and thank God she made it. But the one time she dropped her guard, thinking that everything is okay, thinking that, oh yes, this is my community, this is my neighborhood, look what happened. You can never do that, especially at 3 a.m. in the morning. You hells no. You're a woman. You're by yourself. Yes, you're from that community. Yes, you probably know people, and people probably know who you are in this community, but it's always just one dirt bag. It's always that one piece of garbage that lives in your community. It's always that one piece of trash that is in your community that you just never bumped into. But they live in your community. They've been living in your community for years. You just never bumped into them. This is exactly who this man was. This man is from that area. He's from that community. She just didn't know. She don't know him at all. She never bumped into him. So that was a complete stranger to this lady. At 3-something in the morning, she just want to go to work to help people. Instead of that, she became the patient. That is sick, dude. Instead of her going to her job to help people throughout the night into the daylight, into sunrise, she ended up being the patient. She ended up going through the patient level through the night. She ended up going through the pain, the stress, while she's laying on this bed having to go into surgery. When she helped people to go into surgery, when she helped people cope with the stress as being a nurse. When she helped people, now she's the one that needs the help from being brutally attacked. It's outrageous. I don't understand how people like that could just be walking the streets and everything is fine, dude.
You killed
You're
my
crazy,
mom.
bro.
I don't know who his mom is. I don't know who he is.
The suspect is then seen grabbing an object.
I thought he was gonna kill me.
Alvarez says it was a driver passing by who stopped and got the man to stop his assault. Hours later, the same guy allegedly attacked a 54-year-old woman and a 15-year-old girl, both in separate incidents nearby. The teenager is still in the hospital. Investigators say that suspect, 23-year-old Jeremiah White, is facing several charges, including attempted murder and assault. Alvarez is relieved he's been caught and has that Good Samaritan to thank for saving her life.
Thank you for calling my mom and calling the cops and the ambulance. I thank you very much. If it wasn't for him,
That just breaks my heart, dude, because she's right, dude. If God didn't place that gentleman there at that time, it's a possibility, bro, that woman story would have ended differently. 100%. That's how I really feel in my heart, that if God didn't place that Good Samaritan, if God didn't place that person driving by to stop what was going on, this guy would have not stopped until this woman, unfortunately, would have met her demise right there on that ground. She would have met her demise right there, because in the video he went, I didn't want to show the video once again, but this guy is assaulting this woman, and after he's assaulting her so many times with his hand, he actually left on the ground in blood, went to grab an object. Then when he went to grab the object to go back and continue assaulting this woman, God knows what he grabbed. He had to grab some type of weapon. And that's when the Good Samaritan came driving up to stop everything that was going on. So if God didn't put this Good Samaritan there at that time, that woman's story would have not ended the way it ended. And she has the ultimate gratitude for the guy that was in that car, dude, because this guy took the time out, dude. Like, he called her mother, to let them know what's going on. And I'll be honest with you, dude, because after the dude that was doing the assault, after he left that scene, he went and attacked more people. And the girl, the video that I just showed you before, he attacked a 15-year-old girl. That girl is actually still in the hospital. That girl is still in the hospital, the 15-year-old girl, dude. The story that I'm recording right now, this one that he attacked brutally like that, she's out. The other one too, the 15-year-old girl, she was attacked really bad as well. She's still in the hospital. Yes, you get this guy off the street, but there's still more of those people on the streets, in our communities, in our neighborhoods, and the people that's most vulnerable to be attacked and to be targeted are women, little kids, and the elderly. It's unfortunate because this guy is not going up to no grown man or to some. He's not going up to no dude talking about, dude, you did something to my mother. He ain't going up to no dude. I'm telling you right now, 3-4 o'clock in the morning, this guy is not running up on some dude acting tough. They know they're victims. They know the people they're gonna make victims. They know who to target. And women at 3-something in the morning, vulnerable people, dude. Like, you never know. You can't drop your guard as a woman, dude. Being outside at that time, it doesn't matter if you're in a community. It doesn't matter if you're in your neighborhood. You lived there for 30 years, 40 years, 20 years, 10 years. It doesn't matter, bro. None of that matters. Never drop your guard. Always stay alert every single day. No matter what you're doing in life, stay alert. Because once you drop your guard, that's when you're going to realize, like, damn, bro, I messed up. Just thinking that everything is good, everything is sweet, everything is okay, like nothing could happen. You never ever think nothing could happen. When I'm out and about, bro, when I'm outside, I don't live my life in paranoia. I don't live my life scared, but I'm always alert. I'm always looking at my surroundings. I'm always looking at the people that's around me. I'm looking at the way I'm looking at the demeanor. I'm looking at, just what's going on with these people. Like, what? I'm always vigilant, dude. I'm always moving, looking around. Like, a lot of people just get too comfortable. They go out and about, they go to the park and they just sit there and just listen to music. And then the worst is when people have the stuff in the ears. You have headphones in your ears, dude. You can't hear nothing that's coming your direction. I always thought like that. I'm like, bro, you will never see me with some headphones. Because I always think like, you're listening to something in both of your ears. So how can you hear anything coming your direction, good or bad? I'm not saying it has to be bad, but good or bad, come in your direction and you have headphones on. What's the possibility you're going to survive? What's the possibility something bad's coming your direction? You have no clue. You can't see because it's coming from the back. You can't see and you can't hear. Both of the senses God gave you. For if your back is turned, at least you could hear something coming. But now you basically blocked both senses, your vision and your ears. So now you're the ultimate target. I don't ever understand people with headphones and airbuds and all of that stuff, man. If you're going to at least leave one ear open, I don't see why you're going to cover up both ears and you have no idea what's coming. I never understood that, but for the people who do, be careful, because you hear about stories like that all the time. You hear about people brutally being attacked for absolutely no reason. This is just another the reason I wanted to bring this situation up, because this is something that's very similar to the lady on the bus in North Carolina, the Ukrainian woman. This is just happened this story that I'm bringing to you guys is similar, because this is a woman that was minding her business, not bothering anybody, going to work. The other woman from North Carolina was coming from work. This woman, what I'm showing you right now, she was actually going to work. And she got brutally attacked, just like the woman from North Carolina. The difference with the woman from North Carolina, there was people there and nobody helped her. This woman, there was nobody there. And the first person that came onto the scene actually helped. There's so many people. When I first seen this video, I'm like, bro, nowadays there is so many people as just, let me mind my business. Or this person probably has a weapon. No. The guy that was driving past and stopped, he didn't think about none of those things. He literally pulled over, got out the car and helped this lady. He didn't think about getting the guy. The guy kept going, but he pulled over, got out and helped the lady. Called her mother, called the ambulance, called the police. He helped her 100%. He didn't leave on the ground. He didn't drive past. Why is this stuff was going on? No. But you hear so many stories these days that, this was happening and there was 10 people right there. And, I thought he had a weapon. I don't want to get killed. I don't want to get stabbed. I don't want to get hurt. But yet, you're willing to drive past while somebody's getting brutally beaten. And you're driving past talking about you minding your business because you don't want to you don't want to get hurt. I don't get that knowledge, man. I don't get that. I don't get that whole idea of somebody's getting killed and you just want to just keep moving. You just want to, let me mind my business. Act like I don't see nothing. We're all family, dude. We're all family, and if God position you in any of those type of situation, is God bringing you in places that He wants to test your courage. That's how I feel. Bro, I'm one of those people that do mind my business. I don't bother people. I stay to myself. But you're not doing that stuff in front of me and thinking that I'm going to drive past and be like, let me just leave it alone. I'm scared. No, dude. I guess at that point right there, that's meant for me. I'm going to die right there because it's not going to happen. I'm not going to drive past. I'm not going to walk past. I'm not going to. No, dude. This poor lady is going to work. She didn't bother nobody. This guy just come out of nowhere and want to brutally act like he's a tough guy. Hey, okay, mama.
I'm calling my mom. Then calling the cops and the ambulance. I thank you very much for the prayers. I wouldn't be alive today. I probably would have been dead, but I thank them so much.
Because of her extensive injuries, Virginia doesn't know when she'll be back at work, but she says she won't be walking to her job anymore, rather will be taking a cab. In Morris Heights, Naveen Dhaliwal, CBS News New York.
Of course, she knows. Like, this is it. Like, she know 100%, dude. I'm never walking to work ever again. It's not, you know, it's just unfortunate he had to come down to this incident for her to realize that it's dangerous. You know, like, it's unfortunate that he has to come down with her getting brutally attacked for her to realize that, listen, being outside at 3 a.m. in the morning as a woman is a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea. I don't care if you're going to work. I don't care if you're going to the corner store. I don't care if the store is 1 block away. Bro, there is no need for you to be outside your house after 12 midnight as a woman, as an elderly person, by yourself. It's no need. It's just too dangerous. Don't never, ever take things for granted. You know, like, she now, as you can tell, like, she's banged up. She's banged up, dude. You know, but eventually, God willing, she'll go back to work, go back to work and earn an honest living and take care of herself. But it's just terrible when people have to learn the hard way, man. Like, she learned the hard way. You know, she has to go through, I'm pretty sure, dude, she has to go through a lot of therapy and stuff like that. I mean, like, to her hands are broken, bro. You see her face, her fingers are broken. Like, she's going to be out for a long time, at least 8 to 12 months. This woman is going to have to take for her entire body to heal back to somewhat normal. There's no way she could just, in 2-3 months, go back to work. And no, I don't think anytime soon this woman's body is going to be back to normal. But I think she'll be able to have the ability to use her hands. Within 6 to 7 months, she'll probably get the ability to use her hands again. But 100%, it's going to have to take over a year for, like, her hands to come back, you know, because your bones and everything heals. Like, our bodies are machines. A human being body is a machine, dude. Your body heals itself, you know, so your broken bones, all of that stuff heals in due time. But as that woman, she's pretty banged up. She's have broken fingers, broken hands, you know, her legs, her face, bro. She's banged up, man. Banged up, and I feel terrible for this woman. But to everybody out there, you know, women especially, stay vigilant. If you're by yourself in any location, especially past 12 midnight, stay vigilant. Don't drop your guards. Don't think that, oh, you live in this community for years, you know, people know you, people know who you know. Don't drop your guard, man. Stay vigilant. Look around. You know, be cautious of your surroundings. Like, you see a stranger walking up to you, and first, immediately this stranger talking about something with his mother, you know this is going to be trouble. It's just common sense. You have to react fast. Because you see, like, this woman, the stranger the guy walked right up to her. He walked right up to her face and confronted her. Immediately, at that time in the morning, it could be whatever time. A stranger a strange person you don't know walking up to you directly to your face and immediately talking about, oh, you hurt my moms. You have to react right there and then, because the guy's right there. The person is that like this in your face and you don't know that person. So you have to react. This is not about, oh, let them hit me first. No, you crazy? You don't never let people hit you first that comes up to you in that aggressive manner, right in your face and confronting you. This is not about, listen, you're not coming up to my face and I don't know you that close and talking some nonsense. You're trying to confront me verbally, very violent, and you think I'm going to stand there and listen, dude? I'm going to react fast. I'm going to react very fast, and my intention is to put you down. That's it, because like she froze up. She got nervous. The guy came up to her face and she literally froze. She had no idea she had no idea who this guy was. She had no idea what he was talking about. So she just stood there like, well, what is he talking about, your mother? And that's when he just started attacking her. You see the first, well, you didn't see it, I didn't show the video, but the first punch he threw at her, he dropped her to the ground. Because she's standing there, why is this guy talking a bunch of rubbish in her face without thinking that, okay, this is trouble. You have to immediately know this is trouble. So when trouble comes to you, you have to defend yourself. This is not about, oh, let me wait to see. No, wait. This is trouble that's in your face. This is trouble that came to you. You didn't go looking for this type of trouble. This is trouble that came to you. This man confronted you in a violent manner. This man confronted you violently. Yes, he didn't touch you, but the way he came up to your face, right in your face, and talking some nonsense about his mother, you should know right there and then this is trouble. You have a pepper spray, you have something in it. Immediately, you have to do something to defend yourself. She did nothing, and she ended up on the concrete immediately. And that was it. Once she was on the ground, the guy gave her no chance to get up. He gave her no chance to get up, but God was with this woman. You know, God is with all of us every time, man. God is with all of us, dude. And without God, this woman would have not been, her story would have been completely different. And it's, once again, it's very messed up that, you know, she had to learn the hard way in life. That's just how I look at it. Like, she had to really learn from going through that experience to know that I work the night shift. I'm not walking to work at this time at night. I'm not waiting for the bus. I'm not standing on the bus stop, because at that time in the nighttime, 3 in the morning, the bus runs on limited schedules. So if you're out waiting for a bus or a train at 3 a.m., those public transportation runs very limited at those times. So one bus or one train is like every hour. So you're going to be standing on a bus stop or the train track for hours waiting for a ride. If you work in a night shift and you don't have your own transportation, I will highly suggest you invest into a transportation, or until you do, get a friend to give you a ride or take cabs, because it's not worth your life, dude. I know it's hard right now and you don't want to spend money on rides, or listen, save your money and invest into a car, get you a license. Is better like that. But don't go out thinking that I want to save money, I'd rather walk to work. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3 a.m. You're a girl. I don't care if you grew up with 10 brothers. I don't care that you know karate. You're a girl. You are a girl, dude. So just keep thinking like that. I know there is tough and strong women out there, absolutely. But just don't take this type of chances. Don't take this type of risk with your life unless you know 100% you're protected. You know, I'm not talking about like you're protected by you could do kung fu and stuff. I'm talking about like, you know, you're outside at 3 a.m., you're going to work, but you have pepper spray, you have a taser, you have something that you know you feel comfortable just in case something like that happened. That woman feeling so comfortable in that neighborhood, she lives in that community, so she felt so comfortable. She had absolutely nothing to defend herself against anybody because she felt too comfortable. She took everything for granted. It's sad that she had to learn the hard way, man, but I hope going forward, the people that see this video and the people that, you know, at least something positive could come out of what happened to that woman. And this dude, he's not getting out of jail. Not anytime soon. Because he was charged with attempt murder and a whole bunch of other charges. And this is, her case is one. He has 3 different cases. Because they're gonna all run those cases in different dockets. So you have 3 separate cases in the span of the same night. 3 cases in the span of the same time, from night into day. He ran through after that woman from 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Then he just kept going until sunrise. He kept going, and then he attacked the 15-year-old girl. He has a long way that he's gonna do in prison, but God has ways of making things even with garbage like that. I'll tell you right now. God has ways of making things even with garbage people like that, man. And he's going to get what he deserves under the eyes of God. Simple and plain. He's God kid. We all got kids. But when you go out your way to do what you did to another of God kid, you're going to get punished for it. That's just how it is. You're going to get punished, and his punishment is not going to be average punishment because he literally tried to take one of God's kids' lives. You got to get punished for it somehow. And God has ways to make all our problems into blessings. I tell you right now. No matter what you might be going through, there's someone that's going through 100 times worse. Be grateful. Don't take nothing for granted. Stay vigilant. Stay vigilant, bro. Yeah, before I end this live stream, ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, my eyes is burning. I've been up from since 4:30 yesterday. Worked all day. Worked out. Came on the stream. So during the weekdays, I don't get a lot of sleep. Not even on the weekends, neither. I'll say my sleeping schedule is 5 hours. Something, not even 5, dude. Like 4 hours, 4.5 hours tops. Because I get up early every day. Like I can't sleep in. Like you see a lot of people is like, oh, it's Saturday, sleep in. I can't do that. I don't know. Because to me, it's like every day every day is a day to become a better version of yourself. You know, so every day is you have to do something to better your future. That's just how I am. Like I don't like being stuck. You know, like I like getting up and doing stuff. I like getting up because I'm in the pursuit of a better life. You know what I mean? And everything starts with my health, which my health is number one priority, absolutely. But I get up and I take care of my health every day by working out, by eating clean, by fasting. Like, you know, I do those things every single day. So I have that under control. So now I'm in the pursuit of other things. You know, if I get the financial stuff in line. You know what I mean? So I don't think you could take a day off. I don't think you could be like, oh, it's Sunday, I gotta relax. No, it's Sunday, still a day that you have to keep your foot on the gas. You know what I mean? One day I would love to just, you know, go fishing on a Sunday. You don't have to worry about nothing. But for now, I'm young, healthy, have all the strength in the world. Why waste it and just laying down? You know, doctors say that you're supposed to sleep for 8 hours, 9 hours a day. But if God gives you 24 hours, that's how I look at it. If God gives you 24 hours, why would you sleep for 9, 10 hours? There's some people that sleep for 9 to 14 hours a day. Yo, I can't, dude. I can't, because there's no way I could sleep for 10 hours. Because I'm just thinking, if I sleep for 10 hours, now I have 14 hours to do a couple, and time goes so fast. The 14 hours go so fast. So I give myself as much time as I can throughout the day. So that's why I sleep 4 hours, 4.5 hours, dude. And because I wanted 20 hours, I wanted 19 hours to figure things out. You know what I mean? Like I get up early and I go about the day early. So I want to figure it out. Like I'm in the figuring out process. You see, like this stream, I love doing the stream, but I want to like come on stream and do, you know, like do stories that to make a difference. Like I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. Like I just don't want to be a follower. I don't like the whole idea of being a follower. Like everybody on social media, everybody in the media, they're talking about celebrities or they're talking about people in social media that's trending. Bro, I don't got time. None that stuff to me is, that's not me, dude. You know, I like talking about things that I could make a difference. See, like that woman's story, I wanted to talk about that because I could bring and share light, put a spotlight on her story, and hopefully other people could see this story and other people could, you know, take it into consideration to be careful, you know, especially women. You know, so I like doing things like that. I like doing things that could, you know, could make a difference in other people's lives. You know, you showing a story that, but a lot of people just showing stories about rappers, you know, like actors, their daily life. You know, them on a boat, them on some yacht in another country. And like, I don't got time for that shit, bro. I don't have time. I don't care what the actress is doing in Abu Dhabi. I don't care. I don't care what the actors are doing in Europe. I could care less what they're doing. You know, like none of that matters to me. What other people is doing with their life. I wish them the best, but I rather talk about things that could help other people. What's the help in seeing an actor or actress in Abu Dhabi? What helps anybody? What is the help of seeing an actor or actress or a sports person? You know, like seeing an athlete, a sports person in Dubai. What's the upside to that? Seeing somebody enjoying their life. Someday they enjoying their life. They built that life. They earned that lifestyle. Good for them. But what's for me to gain watching somebody in Dubai enjoying a vacation with their wife, their kids? What's for me to learn from that? Yes, I know the only thing to learn from that, yes, hopefully become financially stable so you could take vacations. You could go places that you never thought you could go. Yes, that's the only thing you get from that. You look at stories like that and you see people, you know, or you're seeing this actor, this actress, this football player, this musician, you know, you're seeing the nice house, the nice cars, and you're like, okay, all this is teaching me, all I'm learning from watching this type of stuff is that, okay, yes, I know I have to get my financial stuff together, but I'm not one to be, I don't think I need a 10-bedroom house with no kids. I'm not one of those people. You know, like, I'm a simple person, dude. You know, a 2-3-bedroom house, beautiful piece of land, I'm good. You know, I'm a simple guy. You know, a beautiful Tesla in my garage, I'm good. You know, I'm a simple person. So me seeing people, I like watching things that could, you know, that could make a difference. I like watching things that I could learn from. But what I realized about in the media, especially on social media, a lot of things that interest people is watching other people's lifestyles, watching people's cars, watching people's houses, and a lot of these things be lies, you know, people. But regardless, I understand that's what really people are interested in to watch. But I don't like following the crowd, dude. I've never been one of those. I like painting my own trail. You know, I like, you know, creating my own trail, dude. That's just how I've been my whole life. You know, like on this same channel right now, like when I first started, I was doing reaction videos to like police content. And it was doing good. I was doing very good. But an incident happened, and then I realized, I'm like, you know what, bro? I want to create something on my own. Like I don't want to use other people's content. I want to create something original that I could be proud of. I could be like, okay, I did this. You know, I went through the struggle to accomplish this. You know, like, so that's the reason why I'm doing the stream thing. On this same channel, I done tried different ways to accomplish things, and I'm like, a lot of people tell me, it's like, yo, bro, you should have just stick with the same police stuff throughout the years and your channel would have been up there. But I was using other people's content. I was working with like just using other people's content, and I just didn't get I wasn't satisfied doing that. You know, yes, you could have been like, okay, it could have been profitable for me. Absolutely. It could, if I would have kept doing it, it could have been profitable for me right now. You know, but still, I don't want to go down the path of doing stuff that doesn't bring joy to my heart, though. Like, I want to, like, be original. I want to be original in everything that I do. Like, I don't want to sit back and I don't want to create content talking about people. Like, I want to create content like that I could make a difference in someone's life. Like, you see what I just showed you guys, stuff like that I'm interested to do. Like, you know, just stuff like that. If I could say something that someone could listen to and hopefully could change their direction or change the way they think, that's good for me. That's one person. That's good. You know what I mean? So I don't care how much people watch this. If one person watched, thank you. Because I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm just going to do it my way. And hopefully it works out. You know, I just don't want to go down the path of doing what everybody else is doing. I don't want to follow the crowd. I don't. I like being on the outskirts of the crowd. I like it. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I'm one of those people that if the crowd is here, I want to be over there. Like, I want to be on the other side of the crowd. Like, even if I'm by myself, I want to be on the other side of the crowd. I just always been like that. I never been one to always want to be around people and do what everybody else is doing because it's the trend. It's the way to make, it's a way to make money. Yeah, but I don't see the need to make money doing things that doesn't bring excitement to your heart. And I like helping out people. I like giving good advice. I like, giving positive talk. I like being positive though, because you just never know what people is going through. You know what I mean? So I feel like if I could talk and say positive things, regardless if one person listens, dude, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine by me, dude. I feel like everything you do in life should have purpose. That's just me. I think like everything that you go about doing should have some form of purpose behind it. Some way, somehow that what you're contributing to society should be able to help others. Gossiping, what does gossiping help anybody? Gossiping about celebrities, gossiping about sports stars, gossiping about, what does that do to help anybody? So I'm not one of those people, dude. I just listen. I don't want to follow the crowd. That's what I'm trying to say. But thank you guys for joining the stream. If the one person that watched, thank you. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate your time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, before I end the stream, I always want to take the time to show my gratitude, my utmost respect. My utmost respect to our Commander-in-Chief, to our President of the United States, Mr. Donald J. Trump, sir. As always, salute to you and your families. May God bless you and your families, sir. May God watch over you and your families on this beautiful, wonderful evening and forever. May God watch over you and your families on your trips within the United States and on your trips outside the United States. God bless you and your family, sir. That's our Commander-in-Chief. To all and every of God kids within the United States, may God bless us all. To all and every of God kids all around the world, may God bless you guys all. Ladies and gentlemen, always treat people with the love, the kindness, the care, the loyalty, and the respect that you expect others to treat you with at all times. Shorter version, always treat people the way you want to be treated in life. Always do what's right in the eyes of God and His family. Always make God a part of your decision making every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, until the next video, please stay vigilant. Never drop your guard. Never feel too comfortable in life, especially when you're outside. Whenever you leave your house and you close that door behind you, stay vigilant. Don't be comfortable. Stay vigilant, stay alert, because bad things are everywhere. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Till then, stay safe, love each other. Let's do it together to make this world a better place.